Have you seen the doo-doo camera that they use for Planet Earth? Like a drone. The BBC like commissioned this from like robot builders. Isn't that awesome?
Here we are, hidden as a pile of shit.
Yes. Yeah, and the animals are like, what the fuck is that?
It's coming right for us.
Yeah. Just like, you guys see that mutant shit pile right there?
that one-eyed pile of shit.
Fucking horror.
Okay. Okay. That's so fun. I need to get some more. I think the next thing I need to work on is getting more sound effects.
Here. Girl cock. There you go. Save it. Control S, baby.
You have chosen the right path.
Oh my god.
Henceforth, you will be known as a wimp. Welcome to the Worst Impressions Podcast.
How long should I do this?
Something strange in here. What's the deal with wimps? Wimps, grilled onions, pepper jack cheese, and your own Wimp Nation.
Welcome to Worst Impressions. I am your host, Eric Anderson. Here at Worst Impressions, we get to know folks from all corners of this terrestrial semi-flat Earth, and each new guest is required to bring an impression to present at some point during the episode. Some are bad, some are worse, and some are burned and deleted entirely. Join me in my journey through podcast land. If you like what you hear, check out the Patreon for the show and help support. Link in the show notes. If you'd like to support the show for free, simply share the show with your peers. Send a link, carve Worst Impressions into a bathroom stall, tell your congressperson, tell your parents, hey, let me know where my dad went 20 years ago, and if you remember after all that, hit that follow and subscribe and or like button, and rate the show 5 stars! That took a lot out of me.
That was good.
Welcome, Mitchell.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean to click the cricket.
That's fucked up. I think there's like one drunk guy in that crowd.
Yeah.
I heard the crickets though. It'd be really, yeah. You should invite somebody and just do that. Everything they say.
Everything they say.
Yeah, and never like you don't speak. Like, like you just stare at them and hit the cricket button.
Yeah, performance art. Like, oh yeah, look at this. What I did to this person.
Cricket button.
Yeah,
I just feel like that's a crazy phrase.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know, like think of like the evolution from cavemen to like cricket button. You know, like that's crazy. All of that work.
Yeah,
so
I know.
so that you can have a cricket button.
So much. We're so lucky to be here. Like,
Yeah,
everything came to this moment for cricket button.
literally.
That goes on for a long time.
Isn't it crazy that like there was so much energy into evolution and like creating the being that you are now, like millions of years for you to like shit your pants at Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
No, I
Don't you feel like we're kind of like wasting Neanderthals' time right now?
but that's the thing. But that's part of the like shotgun method of reproduction, where it's like they just, or not shotgun, but just like it's numbers. Mm-hmm. It's a numbers game. Just like one of them will not waste our time, and like one,
right.
And like most of us, let's face it, we were supposed to die. Like, you know what I mean? Like pioneers had 12 kids and only 4 made it to 18.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're like cursing modern medicine.
It's like, yeah, like too many of us are fucking
Yeah.
alive.
Whoa.
It's like, let's get these numbers back.
Yeah. I'm like, isn't it?
Like getting into eugenics.
That's literally what I was about to say. I'm like, isn't time crazy? And you're like, eugenics. Like, what the fuck?
I don't think it's too crazy. I don't think it's that
Yeah.
crazy, dude. Like,
You should be dead. Like, what the fuck?
One of us should not be here.
Yeah. That honestly, though, is like my family health history. Not good. It's not looking good.
Like, for like what length of time? Like, how long you think? Like, do you think is it towards the end of life kind of problem, or
Oh yeah, end of like
yeah,
like we weren't meant to be like happy elderly people,
right?
Like
right.
we were, you know.
Most people. That's what I'm saying. Most people were not.
No,
were-
yeah, like
you know?
we would have like, I think we'd all have pieced out around like 40.
But and and then in a way, it's like a mark of like society being better. Like everything.
No, it is.
I know. If you think, if you think about it, it's kind of good.
Yeah, like the average life expectancy of a child went up, and you're like, in some ways, that's good. like yes, it is.
Some could spin it
I
that
know,
it's a good
I
thing.
feel like you're convincing yourself that you support human rights right
Every
now.
day.
Yeah,
Every day,
Yeah.
dude. Oh no, I get frustrated with with just society. No,
Yeah.
Oh man, what was I gonna say? Because some people they villainize themselves. Let's face it. They go like the past was better, and I was like, in what way? You know what I mean?
Literally never like
And that's what I get to.
most
Like,
of it wasn't.
yeah. And oh man. But yeah, so for us to be wasting the time, so that goes back to the Neanderthal thing, is like, I don't think we're wasting like all of that effort. I think this is exactly what we're supposed to be doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Think about it.
Yeah. And I hate when people are like, I was born in the wrong time. Because it's like, what time do you want to be born in? And then when they're
Right.
like the 50s or the 60s, I'm like, you're a Klan member.
Yeah.
Literally, like,
And let's face it, let's get into it. Were they having that good of a time? Like,
probably not. It looks like
It looked like it was shitty,
it looks hot as fuck.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you thought you wanted to be alive in like 1950s Texas.
No, there's
Ew,
no
what the
fucking way.
fuck? And like, I don't know.
What didn't exist back then? I mean, there was probably like 1950s was probably like what 3 HEBs at that
Yeah.
point, maybe.
Yeah, and they were like huffing lead paint.
Mhm.
Like, oh my god, and their weed sucked. Like it was like not strong at all.
Right. Yeah. And they were. I mean, what was it? The what president like did the marijuana panic? What was I think? What am I thinking of? Oh God.
Oh, you're talking about Reagan?
Yeah, and it was like the weed frenzy. What?
Like the war on drugs?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
Reagan.
there's a specific like movie.
oh
It's like a propaganda video that's like says it's like called like,
like where they said that like weed would,
and it makes you like crazy. Like it makes you like
Yeah.
a like
yeah,
like what?
the devil's lettuce.
Devil's lettuce. Yeah. What's your favorite marijuana euphemism?
Okay, a lot. Pizza, which I don't say, but I like.
Pizza.
Yeah, because it's like Broad City.
Oh,
They
okay.
like joked about it being one, and I think it became one. Maybe it's not from Broad City, but that's how I found out about it. But I don't know. I like Jush.
Jush is good.
Yeah, because that's from a drag queen, and so I like that.
I always liked Kush.
Yeah, Kush, which is like a strain too.
Yeah, but that's the thing is I don't know anything about it, and but I always liked the word Kush, and I liked to this day I still love saying George W. Kush.
Yeah, dude, he for sure smokes.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Strategery.
I know. Wait, what drugs have you done?
Have I done?
Mhm.
Salvia.
We
is-
did that together.
Yeah, salvia is my like claim to fame because I'm just like, that's like one people didn't do, or I
Yeah,
guess I don't
a
know.
lot. Well, there
Yeah.
was like, it was popular for such a short time while it was available.
Available in gas stations. Yeah.
And then it immediately they were like, okay, no, because it was really fucked up.
Yeah.
It was horrible. I did not like it.
Yeah, it's definitely it's salvia.
I thought salvia was worse than meth. What did you think? No, but I'm dead serious. Yeah. I didn't try meth on purpose. It was literally, I was literally tricked. Somebody was like, "Do you want to smoke?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course." And they like handed me this pipe, and I thought it was weed, and then
some
it tastes
cool
like
rocks.
tastes
in
like
there.
fucking hot metal. And
Yeah.
then I felt crazy for about 22 hours.
That's awesome.
I thought we were just like having like a little Mary J.
Yeah. No.
It was crack.
What
But
is
that happens to people.
Oh, I'm sure it does. And
It does.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Long sleeve shirt.
Long sleeve shirt.
Oh man. So salvia is my big claim to fame, and then really kind of just goes downhill from just shrooms and marijuana. I think
Did you like shrooms?
I did. I did not. I think we've talked about it, but
You don't like the control.
that's with pretty much anything now. And it took me a while to realize that's what is my problem. It's my big problem with like getting super super hammered too. Is like, oh, I can't do whatever I want anymore.
Yeah. Well, you can.
Yeah. I can't operate heavy machinery. Apparently.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, that kind of stuff. It doesn't. It like bothers me. It makes me feel maybe too anxious.
Mm-hmm.
But I do visualize myself like being able to enjoy those kinds of things if I was able to see myself as like a more secure or like more where I want to be
Mm-hmm.
in life. But like that's like an internal problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely been times in my life where I'm like what I've got going on in my life is not conducive with being.
It's not good with drugs. Yeah, it's not
100%.
good mixed with. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just won't do it. And I'm like, this is not what I need.
And
right
being
now.
being able to tell like, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Have a good time. Being able to have knowing how to have a good time and when to have a good time.
Yeah, because recently I started smoking again. Not
Oh, I was like recently meth.
no, I never did meth. Like
Oh, right. No, I know.
I never was like addicted to meth. I did it one time on accident.
Mhm.
And it truly was an accident.
No, yeah, that terrifies
And it
me.
was horrible. It really was not
Never-
fun.
yeah,
It
never
was so
again.
like it felt like my heart was beating out of my chest, and I just hated it.
That sounds scary. It sounds like my worst nightmare. Because shrooms was like that for me. Was like kind of like my worst nightmare. And anything that makes you nauseous, not about it.
Oh yeah, you don't like to throw
I
up.
don't like to throw. Well, because
Yeah.
I threw up so many times in my early 20s, right in front of you.
You did.
Over and over. and
That's
over.
true. My earliest like memories of drinking are also of you throwing up.
Hard paired with me vomiting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There was one time I saw you throw up. What was it? What is it where like you ice? Where you ice people? Smirnoff Ice.
Oh sure, yeah.
Yeah, because we used to drink. We used to like remember when we would put our Smirnoffs on the like by the pool.
Yeah.
In like a competition.
Oh
Yeah.
sure, yeah. Like how many can you do while yeah.
Yeah, and yeah, we would just have like a bajillion Smirnoff Ice, which is like so gross. And
Who wants to chug like a half a dozen wine coolers by the pool
literally, it's disgusting.
while floating around, and then your stomach's all just like.
Yeah, but we were like 19, 20.
Yeah.
So like your body's built for that.
Do you ever think about like how the fuck did I keep? Because there's some moments that I can remember that I was like, how did I keep that down? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And I'm just like I remember just like, bad influences He's like, dude, chug this and everybody will think you're cool.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody will laugh. And like, I was like, what?
Yeah. Well, I think like it's important to remember that we didn't keep a lot of it down. Like we threw, we threw up all the time.
I guess I'm saying, how did we do it like initially, like without immediately? Because now, as soon as it touches my lips, I'm like, poison.
Yeah,
Poison.
If I had like 3 Smirnoffs now, I'd probably throw up.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Is like
Yeah.
there's a point where just like, wait, when did we, when did that go away?
Yeah.
Our immunization.
Yeah.
It was probably when we got vaccines. Yeah.
It's like, thanks, Pfizer.
Dude.
It's like,
Speaking of the shakes, RFK's war on the autistic community is insane.
I saw that he's gonna like start labeling them.
Yeah, I was messaging Humes. I'm sure he doesn't mind, but I was like, make sure you get your paperwork in order. You wear you wear your puzzle piece necklace. Like they're gonna start shipping you around like Jews in World War II.
It's really crazy.
It's crazy. There's like, where is your documentation?
Why is
They're the new Jew. I'm just saying that's what they're acting like, and they don't think it's that crazy to act like the SS. You know what I'm
really
saying?
crazy.
They're like, let's
Honestly,
get a master list of these people. Like,
I was thinking
what?
about the last time I was here, and like how much just country wise has changed.
Oh, and it hasn't been like, that's what I'm saying. It's like been maybe a quarter, like a couple, like I guess we did it at the beginning of December, so it's been like 4 or 5 months, I guess.
Yeah.
Ish.
I was thinking, because I was like, why did I become so like insular kind of between then and now? And then I remembered. I was like, oh yeah, duh.
Insular meaning like
me and Brandon, I think have battened down the hatches a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and we're just like, we'll do our garden.
Yeah.
Like we'll go out for fun things with our friends, but we live in Central Texas. Like we're not like, we're just like, we're very wary of the time that we're living in.
I'm like planning out like the new underground railroad. I'm just like, I was like, how am I gonna like
get me out of here?
Yeah, like I've got a list. I was just like, okay, there's a certain list. I've got a crawl space under my house. We'll figure it out.
I mean, if it's autism, that's like half of our friends.
I know. I know, dude. My Lego budget is gonna go through the roof.
I know. You gotta hide those.
Yeah, I know. I gotta hide them for my friends who I'm
Take
hiding.
Minecraft off your computer right now.
But for real, it's a shame. It's so insane. Yeah. But yeah, so between you being here last time, literally it all just like fell off or fell apart just because you cursed me with a demon. You called upon a demon, which people have been eagerly waiting for the update on this.
I literally like gave it clear instruction to enter your body. Welcomed.
It's like, consider this consent to enter Eric.
Yeah, and I just want to say, like, I rebuke you, like, because I'm back in Eric's house.
Right.
I'm like, actually, maybe we shouldn't talk about this.
You aren't making a block down the road, dude.
My brakes barely work, honestly, dead ass.
Please be careful. So, okay. So the last thing everybody heard about this, Mitchell, you won a Ouija board at a Christmas party. That was located in my house.
Yeah, it was like, you're a Christmas party.
Which may or may not be where we are currently.
Yes.
And then we were playing with it, and the demon said that you had asked, have you killed anybody in this house?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you asked.
Yes.
And it spelled my name.
Yes. But I was making it do that though. Like, I don't I do believe in like mysticism, but that was me.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right.
So
right.
you're the demon.
Well.
Yeah.
But the results, I mean, what happened on the board, that was tomfoolery. Like, that was a child's game. What happened in our actual lives though,
serious as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it got extremely
I'm still like
real.
receiving bills. I'm like, I'm still like living through this. So
That's honestly crazy. That, like you had to go to the hospital.
okay, and luckily I had two amazing friends who were rescheduling with me. So I had a podcast the next morning scheduled, and they're from out of town, and I'm so looking forward because for the first time I get to be a guest on someone else's podcast.
Oh, cool.
And so that is a big thing that I was so excited for. And then around midnight, I'm like, I can't do this anymore. I'm fucked. I got to go to the emergency room. This is insane. And all I could remember was just like telling Maddie, I was just like, I have to cancel tomorrow. Like that was like all I cared about. And I felt so bad. But
honestly, good for you for like going to the hospital for what was essentially a tummy ache. Because no, because most people wouldn't. Like,
so that's what
you're
kills
so
you.
lucky you like bitched out because you'd be because you'd literally be dead.
But Mitchell, no, you know, in my fucking defense, I felt many a tummy ache and I throw up through them. I know the drill at this point, and we've already established that at this episode.
Yeah.
At this point, I know when to throw up. I tried to throw up whatever this pain was. I tried to shit it out. I was there's a like ledge on my bathtub that you can like step on.
Wait, you were shitting in the bathtub?
No. Like,
What the fuck?
oh, listen, I mean,
Yeah,
we gotta do what we gotta do. Sometimes I had a demon inside of me.
Did you shit in the bathtub?
No, I couldn't shit. That was the whole thing. So I'm
Uh-huh.
on the ledge, crouched, butt naked, like completely naked, just like, crouched like Wario, I guess.
It's like in birth.
Just like, and that might have made it worse.
Yeah.
But so I
Yeah, you're like pulverizing it. Just grinding your
ripping,
appendix.
just ripping my intestines, the connective tissue. But no, seriously, it was and that's what made Maddie was like. She was like, I feel like you're being dramatic. You know, it's probably nothing. And I was like, I don't know. This one seems like the big one. You know.
Yeah.
And but yeah, you're right. Like it's so weird because up until the doctor told me, I was just like, I'm a bitch. Like I'm a pussy dude.
No, I was just joking.
But no,
because-
that's what it and that's what's so scary is that like other people and all the doctors telling me there's some dudes that die because they go to work and they're just like, I'm in pain and it's all, you know, it's
yeah, and
whatever.
then they have sepsis
And then they die.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right.
Yeah, no,
I
it's
did.
really good. But I was just thinking, I'm like, would I? But I would because I've gone to the emergency room for a panic attack before.
But
you know,
sometimes those are like, sometimes I know,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm just like, this is for sure a heart attack.
Mhm.
And they're like, have you tried breathing? What? The fuck are you talking about?
They gave me fentanyl.
Nice.
It was so fun. It was
Ooh.
this guy in a black trench coat.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm your nurse
Was it a patch or in your blood?
in my blood.
Oh, did you like it?
It was awesome. It was he was explaining to me the dose and like what the difference between that and the
Because
street.
it's like microdoses. It's like
way, like
micromillies
in
or whatever.
thousandths
Yeah.
of it. And I was
Yeah.
like, so this is how good that like thousandths of it is.
Yeah.
Look at the real, you know.
Yeah, it'll kill you.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Yeah. That's what they were always saying, like it was in the Coke in Austin. Or the blow.
So
Is that worse or better? I don't know.
yeah, but so why?
Why would they put it in there?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Make it better?
Like to make you like feel
want it
like,
more?
No, I think probably like to make you feel good.
But if you die, if your customers die,
Yeah, that's why I think it's like,
that's my problem. Is like it's just bad business.
yeah. I think like, cause I do know multiple people who have died from it in Austin.
I know one
Yeah.
IRL, which you know is tragic as hell. It's
So
horrible.
I don't know. Like
It's
I don't
very
know
weird.
what the goal there is. Like, unless it's just like killing people, I'm not sure.
Yeah, and so
That seems really fucked, and it seems stupid.
Yeah.
because you're not gonna get paid.
because it took me a while to understand why, big companies will market things to you that will kill you,
Yeah,
but then you start to realize that the same conglomerate owns the medicine
that saves you.
that
Oh,
saves
yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So it's like oh
Yeah, because what's it called? The drug that helps you when you're overdosing,
Narcan.
is really expensive too.
Mm.
You know.
And I bet McDonald's owns that or something.
Yeah, but there are places at least in Austin, there are places where you can get it for free.
Yeah, and I think in California, like
Mm.
kids, everybody's like learning how to use it on everybody. Like,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, it's a wild world. But
Do you know CPR?
I've
Like, have you ever taken a CPR class?
one time I
For
think.
what?
Oh, fuck you.
No, I'm just wondering.
No, I know.
I'm just wondering.
I know. I can't remember.
What do you say fuck me for?
Maybe because I can't. I just like it's.
No, it's
I
fine.
answered too fast.
No, it's fine. You're
Maybe
good.
maybe I haven't. Maybe I'm literally just reliving the episode of The Office, and that's so imprinted in my brain that I'm just like, no, I know it.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't. I mean, I know like.
Maddie knows it, and maybe that's why, because she's told me about a bunch. Because she had to do like baby ones for like daycares a long time ago.
Yeah. Have you seen that clip from that show that Rob blows in? I guess it's like a firefighter show.
Rob blows in. Sorry.
Is there, what? No, it's Rob Lowe, and then he's like giving like there's like a guy, he's like frozen or something, and he's like I'm gonna administer compressions, and they're like no, Captain, wait for the EMS. And he's like, I got it. And he does it on the frozen guy, and it like goes through his body. And it's like and then everyone's like, oh, like music gets all like worried.
So he kills him.
Yeah. And it's like a serious, like, it's like a CSI type show.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I've only seen that clip of that show, and it cracks me up.
Death.
Yeah.
Oh man. But anyways, the demon came after you too.
Yes, I was in honestly a horrific car
It was
accident.
the
first one was
bothered.
terrible.
I was really bothered. I was like, you don't.
that was when I was like, well, I was already like, okay, this is maybe
Yeah.
the curse.
Oh, sorry, but you did bring a care package to you like, so I knew it wasn't your fault. Like for me, that was really nice, and
I
helped
brought some
ward-
sage.
Yes,
Mm-hmm. Did you ever sage the place?
sure.
Yeah. Well, because after my car accident, later I went to rehearsal, and then on the way home from rehearsal, I got rear-ended, and I was like,
The
"Whoa,
same
what the
day.
fuck?" Yeah, same day, and so I was like talking to the guy, and he's like, "I don't have insurance," which my car was not fucked up, but his car was,
Yeah,
and I was like, "You're good," hoping that it would like sort of balance out
yeah.
karma for me with the ghost, and then I genuinely like prayed to the spirit of my past grandmother. I was
Yeah.
like, please don't let that Ouija board thing kill me. And then I guess she handled it because
I bet
it's
she
been
did.
gravy.
I bet you did. Everything's been going up
Mhm.
for us. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like ever since that,
Yeah.
it was very touch and go.
Yeah,
So-
I did. I pissed leeches for like some plague.
Like when I open my eyes, I see the shadow of my father.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
where are all these blood flies from? Like,
Blood flies. Ugh.
Mhm.
Oh man. But yeah, I'm glad we're both alive. We both survived that attack.
Mhm.
Yeah. And then I got to reschedule with my with my friends. At this point, by the time this comes out, I will have fulfilled that rescheduling, I believe.
Do you
And,
feel different with no appendix?
I mean, I do see the scar every day. And so it's kind of, it's not huge, but I'm like, okay. Like it just reminds me of it all. And okay, I don't feel different. I feel different from having had a surgery because I've never I've never had like a surgery where I like, went under. You know, nobody's ever like been inside my body like that.
You've had stitches before?
Nope.
You never had stitches?
Nope.
Oh,
I never. That's what I'm saying. Like
it was like your big big medical procedure.
Yeah, I was like me and my brother. We joke a lot that like my mom is so lucky because we didn't like nothing ever super fucked up happened to us where like it would like make any huge medical bills or whatever. So
well, I was fucked up as a kid. I snapped my femur in half on a trampoline.
That's horrible.
This
Femur
one girl busted this bitch busted my arm open on the playground, and then I dove off my bike, which is why I have an eyebrow scar. And they did those.
Oh, that's what that's from.
They had to sew like my muscles or something back on, but they did it while I had to do it while I was awake.
But it was another kid's fault.
I couldn't be put under. No, it was my fault.
Oh,
I was just going really fast.
Gotcha.
And we had a tiny driveway, and then I was going too fast and I got scared, so I just bailed. And then I like landed like with the curb in my face.
Oh.
Yeah. And then like my face was like, sorry, this is gross. My face was like hanging down. Like,
like the meat.
Yeah, and then I like went inside to my stepdad, and like I remember like touching my face, and my hands were so hot and sticky, and like I pulled it off, and it was like because of there was so much blood that it was just like hot. It was so sticky. I'll always remember that. But anyways, I went inside, and my stepdad was like washing vegetables or something, and I was like, "Hey, like I think I need to go to the emergency room," which at this point I knew the drill, like when I got maimed, because I got maimed all the time.
Yeah.
Because I was always outside and I'd just get fucked up and I'd be like, I need to. So I went inside and I was like, hey, I think I need to go to the emergency room. My stepdad turned around and he was like, what the fuck? Like, opposite of like staying calm. Like,
you just ruined my Saturday.
No, he was like, you're gonna fucking die. Like panic. And I was like, and I was not crying like because I was still in shock. And so I go to the bathroom because his reaction is so scary. I go to the bathroom and it's like my fucking face is hanging off and I lose it.
Uh-huh.
And then I bled all over his Honda Pilot.
That's
awesome. I had to sell it. It was fucked up. Because it was like leather seats and they were like, it looked horrible. It looked like somebody had been killed in it.
I've never had like a big blood.
Yeah.
I've never had a big blood before.
And then I went to the emergency room and they took me to major emergency, which I'm not sure they do this anymore, but it used to be split between minor and major. So if you needed like a couple stitches, they'd send you to minor. But if you were fucked up, they'd send you to major. And that was the first time I'd ever been to major emergency. And I knew as soon as they wheeled me that way, I was like, I'm gonna fucking die. And they had to do surgery on my face while I was awake.
I'm glad nothing happened to your vision that you knew of.
Yeah, if it would have hit my eye, I would have been like crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've recently gotten more, and maybe we talked about this before, but I've just gotten more like, as I've gotten older, just wary of my eyes and my hands.
Your senses. And like,
I guess my senses and like, as dumb as it is, my ability to play video games.
No, 100%.
Because if someone saws off my legs, I'm good, dude.
Yeah, but also that one guy plays with like his mouth.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to be good.
He's really good.
I bet he is. But I'm sure he is. I don't want to have to learn. Like I just like, if the demons out there, if they have to take something.
Yeah.
I guess just take my legs and like I'll just I can play video games, I can do my podcast and
yeah.
All right.
No, honestly, being like able-bodied is really
It's huge.
Yeah, and I think the older you get, the more like aware you are of like how easily you can get fucked up.
Yep. You're not as rubbery anymore, and so that's another thing.
No, it's like an injury is like a fucking injury now.
Yep.
Like that's gonna stay with you.
So at this point, when this comes out, you'll be 30 years old.
Dirty 30. I love the drunk guy.
Since hold on, I gotta go back. Send some love to Mitchell for his 30th. He's a huge part of this podcast. He's awesome, and yeah.
Please. I own this fucking podcast.
There'd be nothing without
yeah. We do like the social network.
you, Jen, and me.
Yeah.
He's like, all right. Who's getting a piece?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I could only wish if we ever got to that
Like we're
it was
like fighting over money.
Yeah, it's like we've made it, guys. It's like let's remember.
Yeah.
Like,
when we're fucking gin out of your shares. Like,
you were away in Houston. We were.
yeah, we inflated your fucking shares and sold them. I don't know. I guess that's something you
We're
do.
buying Blockbuster.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But anyways, yeah. So you'll be 30. Yeah. Is there anything that you will never do again? That like you're just like that is for pre-30.
Yeah, probably like public urination. I would say.
Really, I
Yeah.
can't guarantee that. So go on. Yeah.
Like, no, that's actually true too.
Yeah. There's no way to
It's
guarantee
really
that,
hard,
dude.
and
especially as
yeah.
with a wiener haver.
Yeah.
Like like
Yeah.
you're gonna piss.
I got
outside.
really, really drunk in Austin, and I was wearing a tutu and really tall heels. And then they dropped me off at my apartment complex, and I pissed on the door of my landlord's office. And then like the security guard, like I'm like mid piss, and I like see the spotlight on me. And so he like comes and gets me, and then he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm pissing on the landlord's office or whatever." And then he makes us sit on the curb while we wait for the cops. And then like the cops
Damn.
are pulling in, and I like look to my friend who was with me. We gotta fucking run. I was like,
Oh my god.
I was like, we gotta run. Like I can't get this. Like
Yeah.
whatever this is gonna be. Like I don't want it.
Yeah, public urination. It's not a. Is it a misdemeanor?
I don't know, but I thought it was gonna be like on the registry or something.
I think you do because it's like a
Yeah.
It's a sexual offense, but I don't
Yeah.
know if it's like you were an offender. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it didn't happen to me because we hauled fucking ass.
Damn.
And I lost my car keys that night, and I never found them. And I literally never drove that car ever again.
It cost me my car,
It literally cost me my car.
dude. What the fuck, dude?
I just like fully like I went from always having a car to that like pissing my pants, losing my keys, or like pissing on the door,
Yeah, no, it was an attack, like a piss attack.
and it like changed the trajectory of my life because I didn't have car keys anymore.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I probably wouldn't do that again.
You never.
But it was funny though,
and
I was taunting the cop while I ran because I was drunk as fuck.
and more piss. Just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
water
Under my tutu, like
dude, that's awesome.
yeah.
I can't. Yeah, I could never. I don't think I could guarantee that I wouldn't do an aggressive like revenge piss on somebody. I think
Yeah.
that's still in me.
Honestly, that landlord wasn't even that bad. Like I was late all the time, and he like worked with me. Like he was really chill. I don't know.
Just
why.
something came over you in the moment.
I just hate landlords. Period.
Yeah.
So I think that's like, but yeah, they weren't even bad landlords. Like they were fine.
Yeah, it's like 6 out of 5 landlords. You know.
I did it like, it was like symbolic.
Yeah, you had the piss.
Yeah.
Get it out.
Yeah. And it's like, where am I gonna piss?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you'll never do that again. That's awesome. Is there anything that you want to do in this next chapter of your life that you haven't done?
Yes. I would like to work on I would like to work closely with animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I would like to work, but like I would like to work, like travel and see the animals and like work with animals
Yeah.
in a different country.
Oh hell yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to do like a marine biology like internship or something.
Dude,
like
yeah.
just like something.
Super doable.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, like some like weird like safari trip or
Mhm.
something.
But,
But we're
like-
going to the safari for my birthday. But like I want to like, I don't know. I want to go like Scotland and like look at their birds and shit.
Yeah. Awesome. What are the Scottish?
They have trolls. They do. They do. Famously. And gingers. Who are dangerous.
Spread.
They have birds, trolls, and gingers.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
They have bears though, right? This is all from Brave. I don't know.
Yeah, I think this.
I don't know anything else other than like Brave.
If you could change your fate, would you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think my goal would just be like to travel, but like I want to travel. I want to see like rainforest.
Yeah.
You know?
No, for real.
Yeah.
No shit. You might just like you should. Maybe not yet, but like at some point, it would be cool to have a legit bird watching friend, like a friend that's actually into it, because it's actually kind of dope, dude.
I love bird watching.
But you know,
I have
like,
bird feeders at my house.
but you know what they like? How serious it gets? Like they get so serious where it's like they plan their entire year. I mean, because most of them are like retired. And they have, like,
Over the migrations.
the migrations and like and like so you don't. So you're kind of like acclaimed on if you don't miss any of them.
If you see all the
If
migrations.
you see all of the birds like in a year cycle or however, whatever, and maybe it's 2 years or whatever, but because it's essentially like Pokemon collecting,
Yeah.
which seems
I think
awesome.
there's a Waco bird watching club. We should go.
Yeah.
I'm in the metal detecting club. It's-
Waco?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's honestly really
Have you found any like weapons?
no, I've only found buttons, coins, and Hot Wheels. I found hella Hot Wheels. No, there's a fuckload of Hot Wheels in the earth.
Are modern Hot Wheels made with metal? I feel like they're not.
I think there's pieces, but like you can tell when you fit an older one because it's like a full
Real-
like
yeah.
cast iron like car.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Have
Or
you-
like tin, I guess.
Have you seen those people that are metal fishing with those giant magnets?
Yes,
Are you
and I
gonna do
would
that?
love to do that.
How much are those magnets?
I don't, they can't be that much, but because my dad has some really strong magnets.
We should go fuck with that on the old Eichel. Wait, what is it? Eichelberger Bridge?
That
For
sounds
those,
like something.
those deep China Spring lore people.
Yeah, I know. Because what if we get like, we like unearth like a bike that was a toddler that was killed, and she was killed by It the Clown, and now we're in It 3. You know? No, I'm serious.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
Yeah. No, I know. I know you
I'm
are.
just saying, like, you could always find something that starts a horror movie.
Oh, always.
Literally, and do you ever think about that? Like when you honk,
Like
if you-
honk at a person.
like that could be the start of your horror movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could kill you and your family.
I think
They could if they wanted to.
I think about somebody, one of our friends. He said he was in some sort of like. He had to volunteer or was with a group or whatever. They were just like a bunch of people that like had committed some crimes or whatever. And a ton of them in this group that had to like kind of confess or whatever. They were like, like they were road ragers.
That they would kill people.
Not that they would kill people, but they literally just get out of their car and attack whoever had like honked at them or was going slow.
Yeah.
And apparently, like if you look more at like maybe, and I don't know if this is true, if you look more at, you know, just crimes committed, that a ton of it is road rage.
Yeah. Road rage is scary.
And so, yeah, that seems pretty, you know, it could happen, I
Yeah.
guess.
I'm not a big honker because
I
like
honk all the time.
so does Brandon.
I honk all the time.
Well, I mean, I think like I think honestly like 99.9% of the times like that's what it's gonna be. You're gonna honk and they're gonna be like, oh fuck my bad or whatever, and then y'all will move on. I'm just scared of that 1%.
Yeah.
That 0.01
With the they like, you know, they cock it right off their thigh and
yeah.
pop.
Yeah, there was an episode of CSI where this guy had a reloader that was on his windowsill. So he was like,
God, dude.
yeah, he just would fucking go crazy at a stoplight.
But even just the people with baseball bats and tire irons and all that stuff just come out and just bash your windows in.
Yeah.
The videos of it that you get, that everybody gets. And
Oh my God. Yeah.
it's wild.
There's really crazy ones lately. I feel like everyone's like shooting at cars and stuff.
Is that more of an X thing?
Yes.
So X
Yeah, X
is
got
weird.
like really fucked up after Elon. Like now it's
yeah.
always like it's like I had to literally train my algorithm. Like every time somebody would post a death, I would have to go like mute them and block them.
Mute 'em and-
so I didn't have to see like a death a day.
And
Because there's still sometimes like it'll be like this guy is dying and I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, because I didn't use Twitter. Like I don't know what like Twitter was and like how it was,
Mhm.
but and I have a tiny little X account that I just like. I might just like have this just when I need it if the podcast gets bigger and then I can use it for whatever. But I'll check it sometimes and I'm like, why is this like a war zone? Everything that I see is so triggering and war zone like.
Mhm. And mine was like really like gay, like pop culture and then
Mhm.
like some like light porn,
Yeah.
nothing crazy. And then it was like literally like when Elon took over, it got like really fucked up really fast.
Yeah, what is
I had
this-
to fix it.
What is his fucking deal, dude?
I don't know.
He's got a weird deal, man.
I know.
Where's his papers?
dead ass?
Where's his puzzle piece necklace?
Where's he from again? South Africa?
Yeah. I am become meme.
I know. Let
God.
that sink in.
Brutal. Oh, God.
I know. I know.
But where were we? Oh, yeah. Horror movies and the driving.
But yeah. Oh yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
It's scary to be alive right now in America.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do. I feel like this presidency is the first time I'm just like, this feels bad. Like I knew it felt bad last time, but
Last time.
something was just surreal about it last time. This feels like raw and like we're in the fucking dirt. Like,
How old were we last time? So it would have been 8 years ago. So we were 22-ish.
oh yeah, we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, we didn't. Yeah, I didn't vote. I wasn't paying attention at that
Yeah.
time. And yeah, I was just like, oh, I guess okay. This
Yeah.
is my post-Obama world. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and this time I have like my frontal lobe, and I'm like,
Mhm.
this is really fucked up.
Yeah. Like I'm thinking about like adult stuff. You know, just like
Yeah.
my future.
And me and Brandon will like wake up and like, or at the end of the day, we'll like recap like the atrocities that the
Yeah.
administration has committed
Mhm.
lately, and I'm like, great, perfect.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. They're like, you see, they're pulling gay people's teeth now, and it's like, sweet, sweet. Oh, good. Oh, cool. What's that for again? They're like taxes. It's like, oh, okay, good.
Like, yeah. Again, if this podcast and my life ends up being some like essentially underground railroad, like I will do that just so
Yeah.
everybody listening knows. Like,
You know what I was
I'll
thinking
give you sanctuary.
too was that because Austin got so expensive
Mm-hmm.
that queer people, I feel like, really can't live there. I'm wondering if like Waco will become a little bit more of a safe haven because it's more affordable.
You know, so yeah, okay. So that is an interesting topic because, and this is just like me thinking about my podcast, but like as I've thought about like how do I, like what is the show? Like how do I like explain it to people that don't know me at all?
Mhm.
Well, it's like Waco's wildest podcast. It's something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And then
I like
like
that.
I've had a lot of members of the LGBTQ like community come in, like come
Who?
in here.
No, I'm just kidding.
Charlie, we
I was
got,
joking.
I'll I'll name names.
Yeah, I know.
But they like Joe and yeah, no, Joe was great in here. We need to do one, me, you, and him.
Yes.
But so
I like Charlie too.
yeah, no, Charlie. Oh god, oh yeah, he killed in Dracula. If you were watching,
Yes, Charlie, you were so funny.
So
Somebody say insects.
but yeah, so the idea is like, and what I've noticed is like, yeah, the community is growing, and like it's a decent place. It's not the best, for
I don't.
community.
Yeah, it's not like, it's not super bad, but it's not good.
You see things happen, and like there's some stuff that I like. I don't even know like that I want to bring up yet, but like as I get bigger, I'll be like, oh, this will be a fun story, of just like horrible, where administrations of different things flipped on something because
Mhm.
someone was
Mhm.
being gay or whatever.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, hopefully that can be a part of everything as we grow, and we can just kind of.
Yeah, it would be really cool because I know a lot
Yeah.
of like my queer and trans friends in Austin are getting priced out. So I'm like, maybe there'll be a gay migration.
Yeah.
And I hope that that goes well if it happens.
yeah.
You know.
Yeah, man.
But I've been to drag shows here, and
Yeah.
nobody has. I've been to more picketed drag shows in Austin just because there's more
Right.
action, I guess. But
There's more media. Like I feel like people around here are so unmotivated. Like
Yeah.
that, and I think that's going to be the bread and butter about everything. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I mean,
they'd rather just like sit on their couch and bitch about it.
yeah.
instead
Think
of, like,
about
actually
like
showing
what
up.
Magnolia. And I'll become an anti-Magnolia podcast. They're not. I actually appreciate Magnolia, but like what they've done, you know, to the town, like to downtown and everything.
Mhm.
They didn't get any backlash. I mean, like they're pricing out, so like they're, you know, doing all of this stuff and making everything more expensive. But
I know.
but people here they're a little unmotivated, and
Yeah, because
they're
I
kinda
went to
just
the
chill with things.
trans day of visibility picnic.
Yeah.
And it was cute.
That's good. Yeah.
And there was no like death threats, so that was good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. It was cute. It
That's
was
good.
small. It was humble, but it was cute.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And but yeah, I think it's a good place to Waco, I guess. It's a good place to kind of grow without the pressures of like the big city, because I guess that is what has always scared me about big cities. They overwhelm me. They give me anxiety. They like.
It overwhelms me now
Yeah.
to go back because I've been here for so long.
Oh really?
Yeah, like now when I go back, I'm like, oh my god, everything's just so busy.
Mhm.
But once you're there, it doesn't keep feeling like that.
Right.
Once you're in the
Right.
city for a while, it just like becomes, it doesn't feel so like oppressively busy.
Okay.
It starts like, I always felt like Austin was really calm.
Sure. Okay.
And now when I go back, I'm like, this feels like so chaotic. But I always
Yeah.
felt like it was like quiet.
from an outsider, I'm like, what the fuck? Like every
Yeah.
time I would come down there, I was just like,
And I felt like it was really like, because I would go on runs by the lake and stuff, and I was just like, wow, like what a quiet big city. But
Right.
now when I go back, I'm like overstimulated.
Yeah.
But I think that would go away if I was there for a long time.
Sure.
But yeah, I do get that.
Well, speaking of the big city, big lights, big show,
Mm-hmm.
big everything,
Mm-hmm.
we are doing. I've announced this just a little bit in the last 2 episodes, but we are doing a live show.
Yep.
Worst Impressions Live.
Yeah.
It'll be September 13th. It is a Saturday night. I believe it's going to be 7 or 7:30 p.m. Just mark it on your calendars right now. I'm getting with the guy to get the tickets, the ticket portal set up, and get some promotional materials. But yeah, please, bring your friends. Come on down. It's not going to be, because plenty of people have seen like live podcasts or like they've seen them advertised or whatever. It's not going to be just like, you're not going to come just see me and Mitchell just sit here and talk.
Mhm.
There will be smaller segments of that, of us like riffing or whatever. But as I like design the lineup and like we design like the outline of how everything's going to go, it's going to be a lot of like different fun interactive things.
Yeah. Wet t-shirt contest.
We
should do
might
it.
have a wet t-shirt contest.
I've never been to like a genuine wet t-shirt contest.
Me neither.
Sounds awesome. Boobies.
We'll get
Sorry.
everybody's big naturals out at the live show.
Mhm. Mm.
Yeah, I think I marked on there that'll be like 13 plus or something.
Mhm.
Like just because it's gonna be foul. Like it's gonna and it's gonna be live. Like I'm not gonna be able to edit anything out. So we'll just have to, we'll just have to do whatever we want.
Yeah.
And
we can like bully some 5th graders in the crowd.
we might. If you bring
Idiot.
your child, if you bring your child, we will curse them.
Whose dumbass fucking kid is that? Fuck that kid for real.
But I can't wait. I've never like painted a town with my flyers before.
Yeah.
I've never done that. So I will be doing that for this. It'll be all over.
That's awesome. I did do flyers once in Austin, but I don't remember what for.
I'll need your help. It'll be like me, you, and Maddie, like just going around to all the coffee shops.
Yeah.
Taping them up. I don't know. Like, what are you allowed to put them on?
Pretty much anything. Like,
yeah, I guess people just rip
because
them down.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we put them. What the fuck did I put up flyers for? I don't remember now, but I put up flyers for something in Austin.
Trump's first term.
Yeah, like it was like Trump 2020.
I was for him back then.
Yeah.
It was just a new voice.
Yeah, back when he only hated Mexicans. What? I don't remember. That sucks. That's the thing about drug use too, is like just blocks of it.
Memory stuff.
I'm like, who knows?
I feel like I've got a really good memory.
Oh, like you've been blackout before?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. A couple times. Like I would
The
probably
thing
like a
about
handful of
the
times.
thing about Xanax is if like pretty much if you drink at all, like you're gonna black
You're
out.
black.
Yeah, so like, so it's just
Yeah, that's the thing. I never got into pills ever.
Well, that's the one to do. No, yeah.
We'll hand them out. We'll hand them out at the live show. Get people like, you want to enjoy this?
Yeah, just like
We need good laughers.
You don't want on Xanax. I'll be like,
Oh, really? They don't.
no. I mean,
okay.
you're like so like
I don't fucking.
nothing's funny or unfunny. You're just like, it's like floating on a cloud.
Okay. We will not hand those out.
Yeah, no. You need to give them like,
PCP.
yeah, like they need like other cocaine. You know, like. Which I've never tried.
They'll all be pitching me ideas after. They're just like, no.
Yeah, no.
I think
100%.
next time we'll do this. You
No,
know,
that's 100%.
maybe you could have me on next week.
One time, I did a bunch of Adderall, and then drank like fucking like 12 White Claws and decided I was gonna start sewing all my own clothes, and bought like a sewing machine. It was like,
No, I'm a fucking seamstress. I thought about it. I think I'm a fucking seamstress.
literally,
Actually.
literally, I'm like texting my friends like, "You want any of my clothes? Because like I don't need any of this shit anymore." Like,
And like taking, like look at my clothes, and like they're terrible. They have like 3 armholes.
no, I'm like fucking making my own clothes now. Like, it's what I do.
That's awesome.
And in the morning, you're like, what?
Yeah, I guess like I was doing all that work.
I'm not sewing my fucking clothes. Like, are you serious?
Oh man, that's fucking awesome.
Oh, I'm sorry, but the live show, yes.
Oh yeah, no. And there will be more specific details like outside of the episodes, but I just want to like, as you're listening, just like think about it. You know, think about marking off that day, that Saturday night on your calendars. I think the tickets will be $10, and yeah, like it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of different things going on. Hopefully, we can drum up some really special guests. But I think at this point, I can announce that you and Jen will be on there.
Uh-huh.
They will
I will be there.
Yeah. Me, Jen, and Mitchell will be kind of like, spearheading, like making the whole outline of the whole show work.
Squirting contest.
Squirting, a wet t-shirt. What else is ping pong? Shooting the ping pongs out the.
Yes. No, but I went to a sex show one time.
Where they shot the.
They didn't do ping pong balls.
What they?
I mean, it was more like.
It was in Tijuana. There was a lot of animals involved.
No, it was in Portland, and one of my friends was like, it was like a friend that I made on like Twitter, but I had never met them in real life. But anyways, we were at the club, and then she was like, "I have a show at this club," and we were like, "Awesome!" So we like go to the club, and then they like make us sign a waiver, and we're like, what is this?
Oh wow.
And it's like a sex club, and it's full of beds. No, seriously, it's like canopy beds everywhere with like curtains that close.
Yeah.
And then there's a stage, and so we go to the stage, and it was my friend, and they were
Playing with Legos.
it's pretty blue, yeah.
So what
Yeah.
do you mean? Like multiple performers like doing each other
Mm-hmm.
for live?
Yeah, just for like,
Whoa.
and everyone's like, woo!
What?
Like giving, and I'm like standing there with $1, like, do I tip?
Is this enough?
Or I guess you don't tip, or like you do, or like
Yeah.
you put it in a bucket, but I didn't know.
Mm.
But yeah, she was getting, they were, they were, I was trying to think of a nice way to say it.
She was getting
Yeah.
I'm gonna come.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They were
dude.
doing her with a really long lollipop. And then they took certain turns eating the lollipop.
Oh sure. Everybody's
And
gonna
then-
get a taste of that.
Yeah, and then the last guy was supposed to bang her, but he couldn't get hard.
Stage fright.
And we were all like,
So is
we're
it
like-
over?
we're like watching him shake his floppy dick. Like, we're like, come on,
I mean, you gotta take a helper pill before you do something like that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't, and they just like didn't fuck, and they just like moved on to the next performer. But it was really awkward.
Dude, that sucks. To bomb at a sex show is horrific, dude.
I know. I was like, I'll jork it right now for you guys. I'll whip this thing out, and like there you could, like that was the.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like
I don't
you
know
could,
about that.
That's the thing is like
I
you
would
can
be-
fuck there, because you're like
Oh,
it's like a designated like fuck space.
fuck zone.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like no kids like within like
Oh.
anywhere
wait.
near it.
And
That's what the waiver was that we signed. Those like
and
we
they
were
don't-
like
yeah, like STDs.
Yeah,
it
like,
covers
when
all
you-
that stuff.
yeah, I'm
Oh
sure. I
my
don't know.
God.
I didn't read it.
I was high as hell.
Yeah, they said you want to see this girl get plowed? Sign this. I was like, yeah, you got a pen?
Willy Wonka's fucking Veruca Salt in here.
No, dead ass. Yeah. But
Oh my god! So yeah, that's a little taste of what you'll be seeing in the live show.
yeah,
Oh man, yeah, I can't wait because it's going to be. It's a great segue into live show
hmm
because it's going to be. I have a feeling if anybody shows up, which I hope people do.
they will. They will.
Yeah, it's going to be such a because let's face it, people are selective about the episodes they watch and listen, and I can
Mhm.
I can tell, and that's fine. But the difference in content and energy and whatever between different guests is it varies, and that's what I like about doing this.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm curious how that's going to go over live.
Yeah,
like-
and the audience from a crowd, because I know I thrive in a crowd.
Exactly. And that's going to amp us up. We're like, I don't know how it's going to be a test,
And I'm gonna be fucking arguing with them and stuff, and like
Please do.
I'm gonna be like fucking.
There, if you say it,
Yeah.
it's like, go for it. Like it's because he gave me I was like, is there any limits, for the venue? And he was like, no. Because they have like,
We'll see about
Yeah, I
that,
know.
won't we?
let's get them all to walk.
Yeah, yeah.
I know
we're-
what? I see some comedians in like stupid clips and they're just like, yeah, dude, I can walk a room. And I'm like, cool, dude. Like, nice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like, I got them all to leave. I was
Yeah, yeah.
like, that sounds awesome, I
you're-
guess.
Congrats, you're repugnant.
They're saying stuff that's so funny they go home.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So that's not my goal, but I'm I'm excited to just see how
It'll
it
be
goes.
cool.
Yeah.
It'll be cool.
It'll just be fun to be up there with my pals.
Mhm.
And like yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna get like some sort of maybe not a full costumes for us, but just like something to like some sequins or I don't know.
Mhm.
It'll be fun.
Oh yeah, yeah. We definitely got to dress up.
Yep.
That'll be cool. We could get a little what do you call it? Where you take pictures?
Mm.
Stand and repeat. Step and repeat.
What's that?
Well, you know, like on the red carpet, the background where they have like different logos.
Oh,
It's called a step and repeat.
they do have that actually set up there.
Yeah.
For okay,
Yes.
sick. I didn't know that. That's what that's called.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very
Yeah, I'm
cool.
super excited. Never like it'll be something where, yeah, fully responsible for the entertainment and like the success. Like it's just like if this bombs, you know, like
Yeah.
that's so intense. But I like walking that tightrope.
Yeah.
That's fun.
I want to get a t-shirt cannon so I can launch McDoubles or something into the crowd.
Dude, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you guys turn out and it goes over well, that is the energy we will continue to do.
Oh yeah,
if
we could
do,
be like the Righteous Gemstones, but for
literally
yeah,
I
podcast.
No, you're like peering into my like dream. Like,
Yeah.
one day we will do that. Like what? 5 years from now, it'll be Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah.
And
We'll just like kill a fucking giraffe live, like, just like
Mitchell loves animals.
yeah, just like slit a fucking giraffe's throat. Just like fucking crazy stuff, dude.
I can walk a room. I can walk Madison Square Gardens.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fucking spear a koala at this show, dude. Like,
Oh. Good eye, mate.
yeah. That'll be 75
Spear
bucks.
that fucking koala.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He has the fucking body on his bloke.
Go ahead, spare him.
Spear a koala.
Does anybody in the audience want to spare this koala?
Anybody want to kill some wildlife?
Kill some wildlife. Oh, live for your entertainment.
Yeah.
Killing wildlife.
Yeah.
Where's Suppressions Live? Killing wildlife.
Wildlife.
Oh my God. Oh man. Going back to autism. Went back and watched all of Love on the Spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
And the one girl at the end season 1, and I know this is old news for this is all new for me because I'm just like didn't have Netflix for a while. And then she was like swiping on Tinder and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like her big thing was like, is there a dead animal? Like, is there a dead animal in each one? And I didn't realize it made me remember of like how women on those dating apps, like so many like straight men's pictures. And I don't know about gay dudes, but like they have,
Oh, like fishing.
yeah, they're all of their, because they don't take pictures of themselves usually. A lot of them
So all their pictures are like
are
them
the ones,
killing
yeah, it's like,
stuff.
take a picture with me and my kill. And like, it's like them with their fish or their dead deer or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh yeah, that's the only pictures that they have usually.
No, gay people don't have that.
That's what I,
and
okay,
if
good,
they
yeah.
do, like it's like
A giraffe.
yeah. Mine though.
It's Eric Trump with,
Yeah.
with a giraffe on Grinder.
Yeah. Yeah, and if they do have those pictures, it's because they're like DL, which is like its own thing,
Right.
You know, but
Mhm.
but most gay guys, it's like obviously like it's gonna be some shirtless.
Mhm.
There's for sure gonna be plants, probably a dog,
Plants?
a dog.
Okay.
You know, really like, and then there'll be like one of them at like ACL or Coachella.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, I have friends.
Right.
You know,
Okay.
but I never really pussyfooted around with all that. Look, I have friends stuff. You know.
Okay.
Like, because people will always throw in like some group shots, so it's not like, oh, I'm not conceited. Like, here's some pictures. I'm like, bitch, here's my face, here's my ass, here's my left nipple, here's my right nipple.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck do you need to see my friends for?
Yeah, but they didn't make it on the carousel.
Yeah, and they're gonna hate you. Like, you don't need to know. You don't need to meet them.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was just curious because like the dead animal thing. I've never taken a picture with just like me and a dead animal. Like
I have.
you've done a fish photo or a dead animal
I've done
or mammal.
Well, I don't kill fish when I eat fish.
Okay,
I feel the
you
back.
just jam a giant metal through the roof of their mouth
Mhm.
and then send them back.
Yes, and then I throw them right back because it's scary. They're scary. They're like gonna hurt me.
They're giant bugs, I guess.
Yeah, but no, I don't think we ever took fishing pictures. But I did have a picture where we went hog hunting.
No, dude.
They're horrible.
I know
It's
they-
like good for the environment to kill
Right,
them.
I know it's good to murder all the piglets and all this stuff.
They're not like regular piglets. They're like
I know.
They're like beasts.
I know they're wild. I know.
Yeah,
But,
but the
like-
babies are cute.
Exactly, and that's my that's my problem.
But the adults are really fucked up, and like
And they do ruin things. They kill like
they spread
know.
invasive species. They kill native species.
right. I guess I just get weird when they're in the helicopters doing that.
You know who does that? My dad. He does. He does. Me and my sister were just talking about it because
Really?
he like missed her birthday every year
For a helicopter
because he would
assault,
he would go do that.
Yeah,
he would
playing-
shoot javelinas.
playing like Flight of the Valkyrie and just like lock and load.
Yeah, literally just hanging out of a helicopter shooting the fuck out of pigs.
I was like, I don't know why anybody would want to ban this.
Yeah, yeah, but no, I don't have. That's my only dead animal picture because then I went deer hunting and I killed a deer and I cried for like 2 weeks.
Dude, yeah.
And so I never went hunt. I haven't been hunting since.
And what's interesting is I am like I'm pro the what are the game wardens? Like how
Me too.
the whole like game warden sphere is so cool to me. And I like there's actually somebody that I know, and I don't know if he knows me anymore, but he's a game warden now, and I saw him like out in the wild. I was like, oh dude, what? I need to talk to him.
Game wardens are like nature cops, which is really cool.
Yeah. And so the idea is that there's limits on everything that you kill and everything that you do and all that stuff
And when you can kill it and how you can kill it.
in order to preserve everything. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
And
like
I
you can't
love-
spotlight a deer.
Okay.
Like you can't like hold it because it won't move.
Because they're just, oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
gotcha.
illegal.
I got you.
Because you could just like spotlight a whole group of them and kill them all, and they would like not do anything.
Yeah. My problem is that there's people that do that. They're just like,
Yeah.
oh, sweet.
The only thing I don't like fish, like I said earlier,
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about fish.
I really don't give a fuck about a fish. I really don't give a fuck about a fish. I would
not freshwater fish, anyways, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, even saltwater.
But like I went fishing recently, but it was like a bass fed pond that they had like put bass in, like
Yeah.
to catch them.
Sure.
But still, it's like it is fun, but it's the same reason. Like I don't know, there's still something fucked up about it,
I guess so.
you know.
Yeah.
But fishing to me is better than hunting.
Okay.
Like especially hunting now. I think doing either to like to eat it, you're okay.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Yeah.
But like hunting like for sport and for trophy is just like sucks.
When
But my dad doesn't do that. My dad eats everything that he hunts,
When
which
the-
is good.
when the word exotic comes into
Yes.
any play, I'm like,
Yeah, like you just want to like take down like a Bengal tiger.
yeah, just kill a deer. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
or like your wife or something. Something normal.
I said at the beginning of the episode, there's too many of us.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, oh my God.
Kill your wife. So fucked up.
You need to add that from
You say loser?
yeah,
What is that from?
Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
the
the
wind.
wind, yeah.
Oh man, that's so funny. Oh man, is there anything that we did we talk about everything?
I think so.
You're turning 30.
Mm-hmm.
Live show.
Yep.
Yeah. Update on the demon.
Mm-hmm. I think we hit it.
I think we hit everything. Yeah, dude. It's always awesome having you on here. I'm so fucking pumped about the live show.
Me too. It's great to be back too. I feel like the show is getting just better and better, honestly.
Thank you.
Yeah, I loved Joe's. I watched a little bit of Charlie's, but I didn't finish it.
Oh,
because
yeah.
we literally started playing video games.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah, Marvel Rivals, God, dude. It's in
I know.
such a good place. I do have Fortnite downloaded again, so we can play that.
We don't have to play it until May
Oh, okay.
when they do the.
Okay. I might log in and get the turtle bus or whatever.
Yeah, you might like the pickle. There's a pickle guy right this season too, and he's really funny.
Oh shit.
His name's something Dill, and he's like
Dr.
a
Dildo.
no, he's like a gangster pickle.
Oh fuck yeah.
He's got like a shiesty and like like chains and stuff.
Is shiesty? What is the difference between a shiesty and a balaclava or bak?
They're the same thing.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, but a
Okay.
shiesty is like the like toboggan like the toboggan material ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
But
Yeah.
yeah. I think
think
that's
that-
AAVE though, so maybe I should have. Sorry.
What does that mean?
African American Vernacular
Oh, yeah.
English or something. I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know.
Yeah.
Um,
I gotta piss.
oh, yeah, we can wrap this up. Thank you so much for being here, Mitchell. Yeah. Everybody, don't forget to like, subscribe, spay and neuter your pets, and good night.
I see you have chosen the right path. Henceforth, you will be known as a wimp. Welcome to the Worst Impressions Podcast. There's something strange in here.